Chapter 89. Be settling with earth ways. Be ready to open to our rivals and be serving with us. Answers are soon coming to better open to all who are ready to heal with us as the time of reunification draws near. Seeing the conclave makes me want to respond to all that this abomination of self-serving old men answers only to a death wish responding to the end of the Vatican. Be understanding that none of these men have served the purpose of helping anyone on earth other than their own glory and ambitions. These are the men who tell all that they're serving with holiness of my ways and my words. Believe they're certainly only serving themselves. Be well knowing this, as I am seeing many of earth answering to them as spiritual leaders who concern themselves with the well-being of their followers. But they have absolutely no care for their followers, other than the sources of money and life forces they draw from them in their endeavor of achieving more wealth and more power. Why? Because they are liars and thieves and they enjoy lives of riches, bona food and good wine, and care not about the souls of good people of earth, but care only about renewing with wealth and power. They are dealt with lies and atrocities against people from all times, have gone unpunished, and even glorified because they answer to their master Lucifer. He answers to himself and only this. Be willing to accept this truth with opened eyes. Know who we are, as we arrive to settle with these old devils who worship Lucifer. Be dealing with the fall of the Vatican, as the third secret of Fatima has revealed. Know this truth, and be dealing with many more truths as you leave the deceptions, better than before I was renewing with you. Be settling with the death of many, as the wars begin, renewing with the false attacks by North Korea and the better answer to defense from the USA. Be better serving these words now, as these times of war actions begin to answer to our ways and our truth and our set to ways following these false flag operations. Be certain these deceptions will all be well answered by evidence of truth and better understood ways of great healing and better serving answers. Be well ready and know we are arriving soon after these attacks in evidence of our renewing time of answers to who we are and why we have come to earth and begin a sorting of great numbers of humans who are settling with the dealings of their master Lucifer. Telling of old renews with his answers, and many will be dealing with this evident truth themselves, and renew with a bigger picture of how all heals and how all came to be. Better truth vindicate many, and better serving answers deal with many at the time of reunification. Be settling with these times, and be dealing with better truth, as all starts very soon. God, received by Tsar on March the 11th, 2013. Chapter 90. Open to the coming changes and renew with us as arrivals begin. Besron aonma poon on. These words as seen are our language. My scribe has only used these words in prayer as she has been instructed to better use these verses and prayers. We use a different writing system, and our words are sounded by these symbols. Understand that how these words are pronounced only serves with a sound given to vibrate these words, and only my scribe has learned some of these sounds. She uses the verses rarely because she does more with human words at this time and does not speak to us in our language. These words are more describing shared knowledge of past and have little to do with earth understandings of languages, and are rooted in some ancient languages of the Middle East and other societies dealing with Sanskrit or Latin. Be only seeing this as on, knowledge about who we are, as we have been to Earth before and have trusted in answers to a culture of peace and serenity before these archons have arrived. The word archon was created recently to describe the fallen angels, but understand they were never angels, although they impersonated us as needed to deceive these stranded family members waiting for our return. These stories about Adam and Eve are all lies to create an illusion of the way all began on Earth. But look at the discoveries of ancient pyramids all over the Earth and tell me, does this story fit with these structures? No. More than you know now will be well open to you, and you will see how lies on Earth created a belief system made to answer to only a few opponencies, the non-believers in our return. They thought we would never return after our great loss of a war a long time ago. But here we are, ready to walk the Earth and take back our planet, and see to the well-being of our children. These are the promises I made to my wife, Sophia, who remained behind with my many natural and adopted children, who ask me now to intervene, believing we will be coming very soon. We ask you to open to our return now, and to be certain we are not the aggressors. The aggressors are the ones who control Earth, and repeat answers to wars to control population and murder the innocent. Be certain our ways are better healing, and be certain you will know us by evidence of our actions and our words. You will answer by us, believe who we are, as we become seen on Earth responding to all necessary changes opening to us and others. Be understanding happiness when we are reunited and see all trusted answers be dealt with and served by our knowledge and our ways. Be settling with Earth ways and open to many who are questioning all, as all truth becomes dealt with by us. I'm seeing how this long separation has caused many to be lost in answers to a world full of lies, deceptions, and contradictions. But tell yourselves, all will soon be well changed and well dealt with, and soon better answered by us and our truth. Better times start soon with us, and better truth will be well settled by facts and undeniable evidence. All is coming now. God, received by Tsar on March the 12th, 2013. Chapter 91. Open to us and open to freedom. Better times are very near. Be serving holiness with us now, as we are your family. Renew with us, and renew with your truth about who you are, why you are as prisoners on earth, and why you are working to live a life of slavery. Ask yourselves why you are only allowed to live and have a home unless you work for it, and no matter how hard you work, it will take all your lives to hold on to it, otherwise it can be taken away. Be ready and be dealing with many who are troubled by knowledge about these tricks of giving and taken away from people to manipulate their desires, wants, and needs. Be seeing how these ways do not apply to the greedy of the world, as they have all the power and no care for those who suffer from starvation and constant fear for their lives. Be ready and see to it we have all we need to answer to many truth. Be ready to answer to evidence of our ways, and be well serving with all who are set to. Better times as settling will vindicate many who are searching for our ways, and better serving truth opens to more than these games of power and shared self-serving greed. Be serving the truth about these ways. Understand that people are better served when they have what they need. These ways are served in all places in the universes, but not seen on earth because you, as said before, are enslaved by darkness and see only these ways of living. Be settling with us well and soon, and see all be well cared for, as all evil is removed from earth, and other servants of Lucifer who participate in enslavement. Better truth and better ways will open to all humans on earth, and elsewhere as many will choose to join with us and the Federation of Light. Many are seeing these words and are not seeing these possibilities. Be certain that those who created a system of wealth have done this by taking from others, often in terrible ways. They are settling with great wealth because they have found ways to enslave people by opening to a need or desire. They serve with many who are better serving with us, but they do not know it. They are only seeing us as partners and friends. Be settling with these understandings as we begin to open to money with our rivals and know we have well infiltrated the governing of the whole planet. Many are as humans and are born unto humans, but they are as we are and await our time to walk the earth. Many are renewing with us as my scribe, but have seen us face to face and have better understanding of the Federation of Light. Be answered by our time to open to the world and be serving with us and others. Beware of those who will try to impersonate us with similar words and similar organizations as called Galactic Federation of Light, as these believe are the demons one must guard against. Be well answered by us, and be well answered by us. These times will open very easily to all people of Earth, giving all people a better, healthier life that will serve around the whole planet. Evidence of these ways are easier to do than to cause enslavement of people through depravity. The seeing of this will be soon evident. Every person will be able to contribute to their own wished way of living, with a better ability to serve their own needs, and be free of the ties of money. To share with these ways will open, because all evil will be removed from Earth. We'll explain our ways of used energy, and we'll explain how food and water can be easily accessible, and how life can easily be happier for so many. As these times balance out, we will heal the sick and feed the hungry, and start teaching our ways to open to all truth and better choices of living and care for each other. These ways are said are easier than the ways of abuses and government controls over people and societies. These ways are well dealt with us and will be seen by all as we begin to walk the earth and open to our ways. On now this. Be well understanding that those who are dealing with death answer to a need to leave Earth, as these times arrive, either to try to flee us or to open to a new incarnation that will serve in many ways. They will start a new life in a new place in the universe. We will break the Earth loop of reincarnation to allow better serving ways to move around the universes and to open to better healing experiences through these cycles of life and death. Be visited soon now by our kind. Know that all Earth answers renew with many more truth, many more renewals, and answers many more questions you may want to ask. Be well serving with us very soon. Know we will see to answers of great truth together. All will begin to heal the lives of abuses they have shared with many other lives throughout past incarnations. But answers open to the more trusted truth, a more trusted way of life and better serving ways. Answer to evidence of great subtle ways at the time of our arrivals. Be certain all heals, and all healing opens to all who are as we are. Evidence of true love. Now, be ready. God, received by Tsar on March the 13th, 2013. Chapter 92. Believe we are coming. Besron aon mapon on answers you. Shared proof and evidence of believed knowledge and light of understanding answers you. Be ready. Knowledge will soon be yours as you begin to answer to our ways and open to our truth. Renew with us and others, and be dealing with answers to prove of who we are, as we will soon meet all who are ready to open to us. Be serving with us and others, as we begin answering to answers you will have and need. Be certain all comes as I said. See to it you will better serve with truth than with darkness. Now settle with earth ways by dealing with the fall of your economies. No, this plan was scheduled to open to many wars to cause pain, fear, and death, as a way to destabilize all countries to open to a new world order serving Lucifer, whores, and demons. Then see yourselves who will be murdered first, and who will be the sacrificial lambs to please these whores and demons. Know that the escalation of war is answered soon, as all participants are in place and are ready to destroy cities full of people without any care or remorse. With these attacks come our rivals. These are the reasons we are able to open to take Earth back from Lucifer and return it to the better ways of life and cleanliness as it was before Lucifer took it from us. No, we are many, and we will not be defeated, as this is the end times for this demon, his whores and parasites. Respond to knowledge about our truth and understand who we are, and know we are all family. Renew with us and others, as all opponencies, non-believers in our return, are being sorted. See how truth opens to all as we are better serving judgment responding to these devils. No, they cannot escape us as we are settling all over the planet, and believe no stone will be left unturned. The understanding all truth starts with us. All better ways answers to evidence of our ways as all starts changing beliefs on earth. Be responding to answers and knowledge that will settle the lies and all deceptions. Renew with us and be well opening to our time to be serving with holiness, our time to walk the earth. No, all who are pure of heart and soul will be lifted in spirit as we share our ways of love and care for each person on earth. Better times are soon approaching, and better ways are soon answered with a settling good truth opening now to all my children. Know this truth as we share them with you, and understand this set time opens soon with all who are ready to meet with us. Be well settling with Lucifer's ways of corruption and abuses being dealt now all over the planet. Know that these times are ending and will forever be changed for people to live completely in love, security, and care with all needs met and all families renewed. We are so happy to return to Earth and find our lost children who have lost their memories through DNA manipulations. We will be able to serve a better used way to restore all health and memories easily and well. Healing begins with us and our rivals, and we will certainly care for all our family members. Be ready, all is well on its way, and settling soon with evidence of our rivals. None who are of our kind will fear us, as they will feel our presence in their hearts. And then all who fear us will soon be discovered for who they are, as they will understand who we are. Be certain, my children, you have nothing to fear, and see how your family members are soon so happy to be with you again. And know they ask me every day, how much longer? And I tell them, all is very soon. Know my words and find yourselves. Understand we are the ones you call angels, but we are many and from many places in the universes, and we are not all alike, but very similar. And more are coming to help, as they are seeing all as we are and believe in healing ways. Be settled with us very soon. Know we are near Earth and ready to answer you, as the time to intervene heals with our ways and our time to walk the earth. Reunification time will soon be dealt with, and we will begin to use our ways in all places of urgent needs. Be well renewing with us and be happy to meet with the family soon, as they're soon happy to see you again. Be serving with us soon and be healing all the harm that has been imprinted on your hearts to stop you from knowing the whole truth. Be seeing that half-truth can be as misleading as lies, and know that your holy books are changed by many half-truths. You must learn to be very discerning at reading these words written by men with the desire of control on their minds. Be ready for the truth as you meet with us. See for yourselves who we are and why we are angry about the abuses of earth, as no good laws are made to heal the victims and serve only the elites who are renewing with more power and greed. These ways as seen by us are abominations, and all this is healed by our time to walk the earth. Make sure you will see truth now, as all will be well evident and well dealt with, and none will be persecuted for being a child, a woman, or an honest man. All will live in peace, health, and serenity, as these ways are certainly easier to be serving than a world of abuses and wars. Be ready, On is arriving, and opening to all of you. Settling times are coming for our enemies and your enemies. As the time leads to our time to walk the earth, an answer to your prayers and your truth. Be well answered. We are soon with you, and we are well knowing all who are as we are, ready for settled ways. God, received by Zion March the 14th, 2013.